things that makes Halloween so special is the fact that people take time to go and decorate their yards and their houses to make it look nice for the kids to come by and trick-or-treat. In fact, Halloween is actually becoming one of the holidays people spend more money on than they do on decorating their house for Christmas. But the yard I'm standing in here is a bit of an extreme example. Here, I'll show you what I mean. It's about 1:30 in the afternoon now, so that means in about 4.5 hours, the kids are going to start to come out. And they're going to get an opportunity to see this particular creation, which is quite fascinating for a number of reasons. One of which is the fact that the cauldron here, the arm, is powered by a rotisserie engine. And the head here is being moved around with a windshield wiper motor. But perhaps the most frightening part about the whole thing is its striking resemblance to my mom. Actually, I think it's slightly better looking. You're doing this again this year, I see.
Correct.
And what is involved in getting this display ready for Halloween?
Probably 4 guys, 2 days of actual install, and it's about a month and a half worth of this redesign and putting things together, figuring out what's going to be new,
right.
Building it, repairs from last year. And probably start in August, end of August, September, researching, what I need to, so we have parts and pieces. So I can start building it.
Why do you keep doing this year after year?
It's fun. I enjoy it. It actually, for the small kids, it's good, and then the older kids seem to enjoy it, or parents. And it's kind of nice now. We're seeing kids that came here when they were small that now have kids of their own, and they're bringing them back, even if they have to travel by car just to come here. So, it's sort of gratifying that it all goes together.
All right. So, how many kids do you expect to see here tonight?
We average between 250 and 300 kids.
That's a lot of people.
A lot. Our neighbors don't like me because too much candy they have to buy, or either that or turn on the lights, one of the two.
Okay, so you know how some people like to decorate their yards for Halloween, and some of them even like to make haunted houses. You're about to meet one 15-year-old kid who maybe puts in a little bit of extra effort into his haunted house. All right, so Barry, what exactly is it that we have here?
This is my haunted house that I do annually. I raise money for the Alzheimer's Society. This year I've upgraded a little bit. I got a new rock facade I picked up from Windsor Plywood. Spent about $1,100 on the facade there. I got the traditional mausoleum, new exit door, and if you come on, follow me in here, I'll show you the rest. So it's right at the beginning. We got right back here inside, and we got full CCTV on everything. I can see the front entrance, all the props, the front of the house, anything that's happening I got on camera here. It all records, all motion and sound records. I got my control panel, it controls all the props. Just a simple flick of the switch will activate one of the 4 props.
What exactly, why go to all this work? Most kids are out trick-or-treating and doing stuff. Why do you go to all this effort?
It's a hobby of mine. I've always wanted to be a contractor, build stuff, and this is just a way of challenging myself, I guess. And it's a cool thing. It's fun to put all the stuff up and scare kids, and it's fun to let people have fun. They come through, they have a great time going through. I raise donations, so it's for a good cause.
How long did it take you to get everything from start to finish?
It's probably about 40 hours total. I started this one, today's Halloween. It's just before dark. I started September 1st, putting everything up, worked all free time I had, and total is about 40 hours. Look forward to following years. First thing I do after it's over is plan the next year, get it done and ready to go. Start planning that out.
I'm here now in Port Moody, just off St. George Street here, and a place that I've been a couple times over the past 2 years. Here there's a young couple here that every Halloween they do their yard up quite elaborately to make it look as exciting as possible for the local kids. And this particular display, it takes a lot of work, but it's work that they say is worth doing, because with the kids, this place is quite a big hit. Okay, so Terry, why don't you tell me a little bit about sort of this display here and why it is you go to all this work to make it so perfect?
Well, we don't actually have kids of our own, so we get all the neighbors to bring their kids around this time of year. I don't know, it's just something that we're interested in doing, and we put a lot of thought into it. Every year we sit down and think about something new to add to it. And usually every year we come to the point where I come home late the last few days of the week and I don't get to put everything up that we got planned.
When do you start getting ideas for display?
We've actually been sitting out having dinner in the summertime or something, and we see something go by or something catches our eye and we start thinking about it. We kind of talk about this kind of thing all year round.
What's it like to be here on Halloween? I mean, with the kids present and such. What's that like for you to be able to pull the little thing behind the door there and be involved in that process?
Oh, it's great. See, like some of the kids, they tell their parents or their mom to drive by here every day up during the week, and we've actually seen little kids in the car. They didn't want to come out of the car. They've been anticipating it all week, but I guess it gets
a lot of time. But yours is very elaborate. How much time did it take you to put this all together?
It starts about a week. Both of us were sick last week, so we started a little bit late. But Allison puts most of the labor into getting this all together. Like I say, I'm usually not here on time to get it all in before the last minute. Yeah, usually we start about a week to get it done.
Well, it seems like the Rawlings are having a good time in their yard this Halloween. They say they've had about 300 kids so far and expect even more. And that most of the screams they heard actually came from the adults and not the kids. That leaves us with only one question left before we wrap up this Halloween. And that is, how is young Barry doing over at his haunted house? To find out, I'll let you come along with me as we go into his haunted house to see what it's like. That's it for this Halloween, folks. For Something Cool News, I'm Fred Johns.